3.
Hello, my name's Emily and this is this week's Lent reflection. The Old Testament this week is from Jeremiah chapter 31 and it's about the new covenant. And it says, "The days are surely coming, says the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and the house of Judah. It will not be like the covenant that I made with their ancestors when I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, a covenant that they broke, though I was their husband, says the Lord. But this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after these days, says the Lord. I will put my law within them, and I will write it on their hearts, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. No longer shall they teach one another, or say to each other, 'Know the Lord,' for they shall all know me, from the least of them to the greatest, says the Lord. For I will forgive their iniquity and remember their sin no more." A recent study said that a third of people miss our mini exile, which is what Jeremiah is writing about, a mini exile that we called lockdown. And I wonder what that's about. It seems to have been around being less busy, catching breath from all the things we keep doing, which are good and important, but in themselves, but just get too big. The sports clubs, scouts, catching up with friends, or in church, the things that mark us out as an institution, our buildings, our gathering for worship, our groups, our busyness. Instead, we were forced to look inwards, to focus on worship, embracing technology, trying new things, and some are really helpful, allowing people who had been unable or struggling to worship to come and engage again. And it left us wondering what was left when everything we had was stripped away. What is written in the core of our being? What is written on the tablets of our hearts? That God is our God and we are his people. That I am a beloved child of God. Or has it been graffitied over by our own desire for power, money, status, or by the actions of other people, trying to convince us that we are less than our true selves, that we are not beloved children of God, that we are inadequate or worthless? Jeremiah doesn't pick or choose which of his hearers are included in the new covenant. They all are. We are all beloved children of God. We are all involved. God is our God and we are God's people. And we need to hold on to that tightly, to that identity. Our home life of prayer, engaging with the Bible, learning from other Christians, may stay the same. But our ways of doing our faith are changing fast. We're in the middle of profound change. Fewer ministers, fewer people, fewer buildings. We need to find new ways of loving God and loving our neighbour. And we need to do it now, because the institution is going and has gone. That layer cannot and should not be replaced with more of the same. Now is the time for us to be brave and go forward, taking with us what it is that we have learnt in our mini exile into a new relationship, a new covenant with God.